Hello, I am Mystic Orange and you're listening to Talking in the Shadows. This is video hashtag 280. So in this video I'm going to talk about a different show. It's called Two Stupid Dogs. It's created by Hanna-Barbera. But before we get into the meat and potato of this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more videos in the future. My goal in this channel is to reach 500 subscribers so that I can be monetized. So it would be nice if you could press that subscribe button. Also make sure to check my community tab as I post stuff there. And I recently did a video on Winx Club Enchantix, so if you're curious, check that out. I think I put a lot of effort into it, so if you're interested, check it out. So what is Two Stupid Dogs about? Well, Two Stupid Dogs is about these dogs that aren't really intelligent, so it's a show based around them. Two Stupid Dogs is kind of similar to Ren and Stimpy and Tom and Jerry, so you can imagine what the show is about. The Two Stupid Dogs is created by Hanna-Barbera, so it's the same company that created Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones. So the past 2 days I've been watching Two Stupid Dogs. It has been my first time watching it. Honestly, the best place to watch Two Stupid Dogs is on Dailymotion. You wouldn't able to find it on YouTube. I don't know why. It's pretty hard to find on YouTube, so I recommend Dailymotion to watch. So this is kind of the first time ever I've been knowing about Two Stupid Dogs. Honestly, I didn't even know this show even existed. And I don't think this show is popular because I've been talking with my friends and they had no clue what I was talking about. So the first time I knew about it is when I was scrolling through the BBC Wikipedia page. If you don't know, I'm planning to watch shows from BBC, so Two Stupid Dogs came up. So I might be watching other shows as well, like Third Down Bird and 64 Zoo Lane, so who knows. There are already other channels as well that have covered this show. One example is Tune for Thought. I think he did a video called Importance of Two Stupid Dogs. So I recommend checking that video out as well. It's pretty well thought out. So Two Stupid Dogs is about these two dogs. Like the title says, these dogs aren't really intelligent. First we have the big dog who talks more slower and more stoic. He likes to eat food and is slightly smarter than the little dog. Then we have the little dog who is a small wiener dog. He's more hyperactive and likes to play with balls. So together, these two dogs go off on an adventure, creating mischief wherever they go. It's honestly interesting how stupid they can be. It's honestly pretty clever as well. It's honestly like how I would imagine Lenny Loud or Patrick Star would do in these situations. So the Two Stupid Dogs do stupid things. I think that's pretty obvious. But I think what makes it fun is because the show makes it creative with their stupidity. It's pretty interesting how above and beyond they go with their stupidity. It's pretty hilarious. And if it does get boring, the show does add in other characters to mix things up around, so it does get interesting. The next character we have is Mr. Hollywood. He's basically a big Texan guy with lots of jobs. Every episode, the dogs will do different things and mess things up. His favorite line is "That's cute, but it's wrong." He's pretty hilarious. The next character we have is a little cat, which will scare the little dog, but the big dog will come at it and bark at it, and the cat will freeze. So the next character we have is Kenny. He is a nervous, nerdy boy. There are 3 episodes dedicated to Kenny. Whenever we're focused on Kenny, we're set in a school. Kenny gets picked on by other kids in his class, and he has a crush on a girl. I do feel sorry for Kenny whenever he gets picked on, and I really think Kenny is really wholesome and cute. My favorite episode from Kenny is when he did a show and tell. Kenny wanted to show the class what a boy dog looks like. In doing so, Kenny picks up Little Dog and shows it to the class, and then the whole class would be amused. It's supposed to be an inappropriate joke, where Kenny is showing the class the dog's penis. Another favorite of mine is when Kenny has a crush on a girl. This is when Big Dog gives Kenny a really thoughtful advice. In my opinion, I think the episodes dedicated to Kenny are the most fun ones. I do wish there were more episodes dedicated to Kenny. Really hilarious. There is an episode that parodies of the Brady Bunch. I have heard of the Brady Bunch, but I haven't watched it before. So this episode got me to watch the Brady Bunch. It does look like a show that I would watch. It reminds me of shows like Nicky, Ricky, Dickie and Don and The Loud House. It's about a family with 6 kids with different personalities. So the 2 stupid dogs would come over to the house and they would wreck everything. Each time the kids would learn a lesson. This episode is weird because the mom at one point does tell the kids to kiss, and the characters named Martha and Greg do kiss each other. Maybe if you didn't know the Brady Bunch, it would be weird. It was weird for me. The next character we have is Little Red Riding Hood. There are 3 episodes dedicated to her. She would lead the dogs into danger. In the first episode, she led the dogs into the home of the 3 bears. In the second episode, she would lead the 2 dogs to a home of the witch that's from the Hansel and Gretel story. In the third episode, she would lead them to the home of her granny, but they will encounter a big bad wolf. In my opinion, I think red episodes are really fun. The 2 stupid dogs would have 2 seasons. The first season would have 26 episodes, and the second season would have 13 episodes. I prefer the first season over the second season. The first season is where we would have characters like Mr. Hollywood, Kenny, Little Red Riding Hood, and the Brady Bunch. But the second season we would just have Mr. Hollywood. So by comparison, the second season is a little bit underwhelming, especially without Kenny. But the 2 dogs make it fun. So the last episode is like a parody of a black and white skit. I can see what they were going for. They wanted to do something playful. Honestly, it has been fun watching this show, so I highly recommend it to watch it. I like it for the lightheartedness and the silliness. But I also forgot to mention about the intro, so I will cover that now. I do prefer my intros with some lyrics, but I do think this intro fits the show really well. I do like the jingle. So I don't know what else to say. It's really up to you now to watch it yourself. Like I said again, the best place to watch it is Daily Motion. It has been fun watching the show, and thank you for taking time to watch this video. Anyways, if you want more videos like this, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and help me reach 500 subscribers so that I can be monetized. Have a lovely day.